Okay, so what I'm keen for you to do now is to create a design a little bit like this one here, okay, made up out of triangles. What you're going to need to use is you're going to need to use PixLR and you're also going to need to use Google Images. So what I would do first of all is open up PixLR. You'll probably come to a page like this, go to create new, go to Instagram. It's a quite big page size, so have that one up here, create new. Then go over onto Google Images, type in triangles, try and look for something like this, copy it. Okay, go back to PixLR and Command V or Control V, depending on what you're using. Then come up here, use the wand select, click on the background, press delete, Control D to deselect. Hopefully that works the same on your computer. And then what I want you to do is to choose a color for that one. So use the flood fill, pick a color, and then I want you to then duplicate that. Okay, come over here, use the move tool. You've got two of the same. Now what I want you to do before you go any further is choose your second color. I would go to the Coolers website that we used before at school to pick your color selection, really, if you want, and do a page on that. That would be really useful. So now you've got these are the two colors. Maybe we go for a third one. I'll show what I mean. So duplicate that again. I'm going to have a third color here. Let's change that to something else. Let's go for blue. Put my color in there. Now what I want you to do with this one is I want you to sort of stack this here. We're going to fill in the gap. Okay, now so if you position that where you want it, go up here, you can turn it round and then you can try and fit that in the gap. Hopefully if you've got it square it will fit perfectly. I did it earlier and it was quite good. So there you go, just sort of rotate that until it fits perfectly, or as close as you can get it anyway. Something like that is fine. Okay, and then you can just keep building. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to duplicate that and then I'm going to move that over there. Just going to rotate it so it's right way up. Position that along, it's a bit wonky at the moment. And that looks straight. Okay, that's going to go there. And then I will probably duplicate this yellow one. And that's going to go in that gap. So I'm just going to sort of work around this and get it perfect. So that should fit in there. And then just keep building, really. So that comes down there, about there. And just make sure they all line up and there's no gaps. Okay, and the idea would be that you would keep that going until it fills the space. Now, there may be some inaccuracies when you do this, but try not to worry too much. Okay, once you've done the whole thing, what you want to do is go over to the layer menu and you want to go to flatten image. Okay, gets rid of all the layers, so you can treat that as one individual thing now, and that means that you could possibly select it. You could then start playing around with filters and just seeing what you can get out of it. Not a lot with that one. Okay, and just try a lot of these things. Mosaic. Okay, and if you get anything like that, screen grab it and we'll start putting the pages together in our website. Okay, so that's how you would do that. Another thing you could do with this, just to add a little bit of interest to it, is maybe pick a background color and drop that in. Okay, there you go. So that looks different again. When the whole thing's finished, use the cropping tool up here and you've got yourself your first design. Now what I'd like to do with this is then we'll probably move on to putting it in context and putting it on something like a t-shirt. So enjoy it. Have fun.